What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here with another episode of Records and Ramblings. Before we get into the records, let's do a little bit of rambling. First things first, I want to get back into doing What Do You Want to Know videos, but I need some questions, because, you know, it's been a while since I've done one of those videos. So, yeah, if you have any questions that you think could be answered in a long-form video, send them to ctownwdywk@gmail.com. Also, I was recently part of a collaboration on the Heavy Metallurgy channel where we talked about the pros and cons of record collecting. It was me, Marty Worm, Alan from Let's Talk Metal, Pat from Ground Zero Salem, and Philip from the Chromium Dioxide channel, a channel that I found from the Heavy Metallurgy channel. So go check him out, links down there. But yeah, it ended up being a lot of fun, man. We went for over 3 hours. The video's up on their channel right now. You can download it as a podcast, listen to it while you're stuck in traffic or something. I don't know. But yeah, make sure you go and subscribe to Heavy Metallurgy, man. Alan and Marty are doing awesome work. They stream every Friday night. Different topics, always a good time. And another channel that I found from the Heavy Metallurgy channel, Melanie Loves Death Metal. I like her energy, man. Her videos are fun. She mostly talks about death metal, but she's been throwing in a couple of black metal records here and there. So, yeah, go check her out and sub if you like it. And she recently started a Patreon, which I think is great. Which leads to a really quick note. If you do videos like these or content in general, I encourage you to start a Patreon, man. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for getting a little bit of compensation for what we do. You know, I don't feel like anyone is telling you guys that you're no longer allowed to watch our videos for free. And personally, I want to say I love everyone for watching these videos. But, you know, for the people that have some disposable income, I don't think it's ludicrous for us to throw up the option to throw us $1 a month. You don't have to do it, but you can do it. Yeah, you know, not all of us enjoy being nameless cogs in this capitalism machine, especially for jobs that we don't even necessarily enjoy. So getting a few bucks a month for doing something that we actually like doing, it's an awesome feeling. So thank you for everyone that's able to do it. But yeah, you know, if you don't want to give, don't give, but you know, don't shit on the idea. All right, let's talk about some records. First record I'm going to show you, this is, whoa, did you see that shit? What the fuck? Anyways, Current 93, If a Star Turns Into Ashes. Hopefully you can see that without the glare. Yeah, so this was limited to 1,000 copies, broken up into 2 editions, 500 each, in case you're bad at math. I have edition 1. Edition 2 basically came with just a different painting on the record itself. I do believe that it was the same music. But yeah, I believe this was only sold by David Tibet and Andrew Lyles through their websites. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I think they're the only 2 people on the record itself. But it's 2 really long ambient drone pieces, not just noise, but you know, there's textures and layers. The first song has like these weird sounds like chimes and bells. It's really cool. The second track is a bit darker, a bit more cinematic, like it sounds like the score to a horror movie. But if you're a fan of Current 93 or a fan of Andrew Lyles, I definitely think you should grab this. I've seen copies on Discogs for pretty cheap, but from what I can tell, they're not the signed copies. This one is signed by Tibet. I believe these sell for quite a bit. Not that I would ever sell mine, but yeah, grab this if you like ambient drone or if you're just a fan of Current 93 in general. The next 2 records are by the same band, and I gotta thank Devin from Maze of Torment, who showed one of these records on Instagram, and before that I didn't even know that it was coming out, and I was so happy to grab it, especially before they sell out or whatever. But yeah, talking about Dawn, and this is Slaughtersun. Man, I actually vividly remember the first time I heard Dawn. I'm pretty certain it was the EP, so this had to be, I don't know, 96, 97, but I heard him in my friend John's apartment, and I was blown away by this band, and I've been a huge fan ever since. Printed sheet with lyrics. But yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite metal albums. Love that color there. And it's one of my all-time favorite metal bands. You know, I know a lot of people kind of go back and forth as to if the band is black metal or death metal. I mean, I don't know. I personally think they sound more like death metal at the beginning, and later on they sound more like a black metal band. I feel like Slaughtersun is more of a black metal album. I love that picture. But yeah, man, this band is amazing. Riffs for days. I'd actually go out on a limb and say that they're fairly underrated. You know, I know a lot of people talk about Dissection, and Dissection is incredible. The band music, we're not talking about the people. But yeah, Dawn, in my opinion, is just as good. And unlike Dissection, all of Dawn's albums are awesome. So there's that. But yeah, I already had the OG pressing of the CD of this, so maybe I'll sell that. I'm not one of those guys that likes having like the same album on multiple formats. And the next record, this is another Dawn record. This is their first full length, and I meant to look up how to pronounce this before we started and I forgot. So yeah, I'm not even gonna try because it's crazy. But yeah, front cover, back cover. This one here is definitely more along the lines of a death metal album. It sounds like that classic Swedish death metal, you know, Sky Dancer by Dark Tranquillity, or Lunar Strain by In Flames. It has that type of vibe to it. I just love their logo as well. This record originally had the old logo on it. But yeah, I also have the OG pressing of the CD of this too, so I might sell that as well. But yeah, if you've not heard the band Dawn, trust me, you're sorely missing out, especially if you love that old school kind of blackened death metal sound. And I know they have a new record coming out, and I am extremely excited. The next record I'm going to show you, this is Good Riddance with Ballads from the Revolution. I love me some Good Riddance, man. This is the third album from Good Riddance, and it's probably one of my favorites. But yeah, it's fast, aggressive hardcore, but still has a bit of melody to it. You know, I feel like Good Riddance is really good at incorporating those kind of pop elements without taking them over the top. Inner sheet here. Lyrics. Records on black, won't bother showing you that. I don't know, man. I feel like most of their songs on this album are pretty hard and talk about things more on the political spectrum or the social spectrum. But there are a few less serious songs like Genie or Not With Him. You know, Not With Him is about somebody cheating. Not that that's not serious, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, Forgotten Country is probably my favorite album. It's a bit dirtier, and you know, parts of that album even sound a bit Revolution Summer-ish to me. But this is kind of a good transition point from their kind of more punky sound to their more melodic hardcore sound. But yeah, this is a fantastic album. And when I say punk, I don't mean whatever that bullshit that MGK is doing. So if that's what you're thinking when you're walking into this, you done fucked up. Next record I'm going to show, this is Merle Haggard, You Got a Friend in California. Love this album. This is Merle Haggard's 41st album. Isn't that fucking nuts? This dude, he released so much music, it's not even funny. But yeah, this was released during the legendary partnership of Merle and Freddie Powers. They're a legendary duo, in my opinion. They wrote some of the best songs together. But a lot of bluesy ballads here. His classic sad boy crooning. Some nice horns, pianos. This also has some more upbeat songs on it. A few of those kind of dancey, kind of country swing songs, which I love. Like I Had a Beautiful Time and Texas. There's also some really good ballads on here, like Mama's Prayer and This Time I Really Do. But yeah, this is an amazing record. It's a really good mixture of the different type of songs that Merle does. But just that title track, You Got a Friend in California that sure misses you. I know a lot of you guys don't really fuck with country, and that's okay, but Merle Haggard will always have a place in my heart. Next record I'm going to show, this is Hologram with No Longer Human. So I gotta thank my buddy Tommy for introducing me to this record. I hadn't heard of it before that. I don't remember what label this is on, so I'll put it here. But yeah, this is some fast, aggressive, dirty ass hardcore, and it's fucking great, man. If you love stuff like City Hunter or Sump or some of that Youth Attack stuff, you know, Vile Gash or Raw Nerve, Cadaver Dog, then I think you would really, really like this record. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. But yeah, I don't really know what else I can say about this. I don't have the lyrics, so I'm not sure all of what they're singing about, but I just know that sonically I really enjoy this. So I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more from these guys. And the last record I'm going to show in this edition of Records and Ramblings. This is a special one, at least for me. It doesn't matter if it's special for you, it's special for me. This is Perry Leopold with Christian Lucifer. You guys, I'm still just absolutely fucking floored that I actually have this in my hands. So yeah, so who is Perry Leopold? Perry Leopold was a folk singer from the 70s. This record was recorded in 1971, but for whatever reason, it wasn't even released until 1999. But yeah, I'm not sure why that is, but he had an album before this called Experiments in Metaphysics, which most folks kind of think is his best album, but I wholeheartedly disagree. I think this record is far superior. So Experiments in Metaphysics was more stripped back, so it was more just him and an acoustic guitar, whereas this is a full band. And this one is just this incredible psychedelic acid folk experience. And I know I said in my recent Joanna Newsom video that I preferred her stripped back stuff to her fully orchestrated stuff, but that doesn't go for this album, man. I think the band really gives a lot to Perry Leopold. Great playing, his voice is just beautiful. You know, his compositions were as good or better than some of the other bands that people freak out about, you know, in this genre. Bands like Comus or Jean Dukes de Grey, Exuma, Incredible String Band. You know, this is to me right up there. But yeah, the weird thing is this normally sells for about 40 on a good day, but usually 60 or 80 on a less than good day, I guess. But I found some shop on eBay that had a copy for $17, and I assume they didn't really know what they had. You know, I actually expected this to be a mistake in the listing and figured it would show up being a CD or something, but yeah, when it showed up as a record in fucking mint condition, with the exception of a little seam split there, I'm so fucking happy, y'all. I'm so fucking happy. So yeah, if you've not heard Perry Leopold, definitely check him out if you like psychedelic or acid folk. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this edition of Records and Ramblings. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I don't know, as usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out.